It's barely running. Oh. I am early this morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. How are you, Carrie? You still in the hospital? Yeah? Okay. Have they figured anything out yet? I hope you get out of there soon. Good morning, Dennis. Happy Monday to you and JoJo. Hope everybody's okay this morning. We had a big weekend. Good morning, Chris. Happy Monday to you. Who are you talking to? I only see Carrie and Dennis. Doing okay. No results yet. Hopefully today. Had a setback at 3 a.m. Saturday morning. Okay. Okay. Laughed my ass crap. I can't talk. Carrie was the first one in here, and then Dennis. And JoJo, and then you. So, good morning, everybody. It's nice to see you. Happy Monday to you. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hey, Chris. I was watching the weather. I finally turned on YouTube yesterday, and I was watching the weather, and they said that there was large hail and a severe thunderstorm right over where you live. I was like, oh my goodness. So, yeah. I'm assuming you made it home just fine, because your weather was severe. Oh, and then they had a tornado or two in, I'm still here, okay? There was a tornado or two in Florida. You slept through it. That's a testament to where you've lived most of your life. It just doesn't bother you at all. Hello, Alicia Lee. Happy Monday to you. Beautiful wholesale greetings. Thank you. This tornado thing happens every year. Gotcha. You're super used to it. If you live there, I can imagine you would be super used to it. Yeah. I did the longest live stream I've ever done, 2.5 hours building the track for my last hurrah video. Very cool. Series. I was praying for doing it on my leg. Yeah. Gotcha. Wasn't bad here. Okay, good. Good. They're still digging people out in Bangkok, Thailand. Still digging people out. I was watching the rescue efforts before I went live this morning. It was raised around storm shelters. No fear of it. Gotcha. Gotcha. No worries. See, for the rest of us that don't and haven't grown up around that, it's a little freaky. Yeah. It's definitely a little scary. March comes in like a lamb and out like a lion. Yeah, and for us, it's going out like a lamb because it's just nothing going on here at all. It's real mellow weather. It's going to be 80, I think, again today. 80 something. And it's getting cool again. Most of my herbs have come up. And my squash. I planted some more stuff in the garden over the weekend. And everything's just working out really well here. I wanted to talk about a few things this morning. Good morning, Lynn. Happy Monday to you, hon. It's nice to see you. So, the title of my live stream, Is It Over Yet? Is anything actually over yet? I don't think so. Weather's getting worse and worse each year, more and more. Can't read that word. More and more tornadoes even when it's snowing. Wow. Yeah, the weather does seem to be increasing quite a bit. I did a search on Google before I went live to see how many Teslas have actually been hurt, keyed, vandalized, blown up. Google is not keeping track of how many cars people have hurt. However, the attacks are still happening, and there were huge protests all over the weekends. Did you guys happen to see them? Teslas don't have feelings. Yeah, I know. But the car owners do. The car owners do. And I find it really interesting that the people who initially bought them are now against them. I heard about them. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's like these people are being driven to a fever pitch about hurting other people's cars. And they actually had to make it a felony and a 20-year jail sentence. But that doesn't seem to be deterring anybody. I find that interesting. I'm tired of them already saying Elon stepped down like a defeat or he quit. He completed his job. Yeah, he's done. They're done going through everything from my understanding, aren't they? Now we need to wait and hear what the consequences are going to be. I know they officially shut down USAID, and I know that they're dismantling the Board of Education. They're basically gutting so many government agencies. Now, I heard a number over the weekend. They've only taken out or deported 40,000 people. They're spinning it like he quit. He hasn't quit. He's lost a crap ton of money doing what he's been doing. Lost a crap ton of money. Yeah. Whose egg prices have actually come down? I'm curious about that too. Have egg prices or food prices actually come down in your areas? I'm super curious about that. Because our eggs were $29 a box. Now they're down to $22. They're only down $7. That's not enough, in my opinion. It is not enough. So have you guys noticed your prices? Prices are the same? Yeah, that's what I thought. They keep saying that the prices are coming down, but I haven't noticed much of anything. Chicken is still super expensive, so is hamburger. So is practically everything else I buy. Not much has changed. A lot of heads have rolled. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are really pissed off. But it hasn't changed much. So when is that exactly supposed to take place? I'd love to know. I really would. My tumbler sounds like it's dying. I think my tumbler is cold. It's barely running. Prices have always went down. It's slow. It could take a year. Oh, goodness. Most of us will be out of money by then. Honestly. Yeah. We will not be able to sustain everything that's going on. And the changes that have been made. If you don't have faith in God, I don't know how you are going to make it. I know. I know I am. Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear about Marine Le Pen from Canada? Any of you catch the news story on her this morning? Marine Le Pen. Her name sounds like you lost a pin in the ocean. It's a very strange name. But did you hear what happened to her? She got caught. She's from the Conservative Party in Canada. And she got caught embezzling funds. So she's going to jail for 5 years, I think it was. And she cannot run for office for the next 5 years. Yeah. Yay, just what we need. Right? Yeah. So they're still doing search and rescue for the people in Bangkok that went through the earthquake. Dems ought to have a freaking field day with that. Yep. That's up in Canada. She was found guilty of embezzling funds. So that's up there. Down here we had more storms. And the storms are still going on this morning. There's tornadoes and severe thunderstorms in different places. So, yeah. There's all kinds of stuff going on. And I'm just sitting over here in Arizona turning my rocks and growing a garden and trying to keep my family going and just survive on a daily basis. Yep, I'm just over here kicking it. Trying to make our way through what they're doing in this world, which is not a lot of fun right now. I've noticed. The things that they keep announcing keep making the stock market go up and down. People have been losing money if they're invested in the stock market because they won't make a definitive chances. You just over there kicking rocks. Pretty much. Eggs were $24.92 for 60 count eggs. Hamburger was about almost $6 a 1 pound roll. Yeah, see, the prices have not changed much at all. I found a 60 count of eggs for $22. Finally, $22. But that was at a different store. Walmart's still selling them for $24. Hamburger is still really expensive. So is cheese. So is a lot of the staples that you buy. The prices of flour and sugar and canned goods, they haven't come down. None of the prices have really come down enough, and it's going to take a while, unfortunately. In the meantime, for those of us that don't have a lot of money, it's just still bleeding us dry. It's not helpful at all. David found a Mustang over the weekend for $1,400. We're still looking for transportation for Rachel. And he found a Mustang over the weekend, and it needs an alternator and a rear tire. And we decided not to buy it. A, because we don't have the money. B, we don't want to buy a vehicle that we have to put more money into. So we're still looking for transportation for Rachel so that she can go to her internship. It starts at the beginning of June. We'll find something somewhere. I'm sure we will. It'll just take a little bit of effort. Looks like we're finally getting some light out here. Good. We've got some clouds too. The egg issue isn't going to magically just fix itself overnight. I know. They have to rebuild their whole operation in some cases. I understand people are hurting, but there isn't a magic wand to fix things. Yep. Yep. I know, Momo. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. It will take a while for things to change. It didn't happen overnight. Yep, it's true. If you don't buy new, you're always going to put money into a car. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Things will not change overnight. I know. And I don't expect them to. I don't expect them to change overnight, but it sure would be nice if there was more of a price change. I think that would be good. Yeah, I know, right, Miss Momo? And good morning. Yep. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. Yeah, Carrie's still in the hospital. But he's here, hanging out with the rest of us. There, that's more stable. Okay. Yeah, I'm just talking about stuff this morning, Momo. Talking about the state of things, where everything's at. And the Teslas that keep getting damaged. It's only been two and a half months since Trump took office. Yeah, that's true. Prayer continued lifted for Carrie's musings and everybody. Yeah, see, I know that people have not been happy with me with what I've been talking about. I hope you feel better soon, Carrie. Exactly. I can report the state of things here at 8 on intended scale. Nice. I am very aware that people don't like what I've been talking about lately. I don't particularly care. I am going to continue to talk about the state of things because there's a lot going on. Waiting for breakfast, then it will get busy. Gotcha. Wish it would change overnight. I wish it would too. The Tesla issue blows my mind. People have zero respect for others' property. I know. I know. Sure, I'm broke, but I'm even. My back's still so sore, but I can still walk. I'm still ugly, but hey, what you gonna do? The Tesla issue blows my mind too, Momo. It really does. It's like all of their anger and their fear about what's been going on is driving them and pushing them to take revenge against Elon. And it's like that's the only thing they're allowed to do is go take it out on a Tesla. And the protests over the weekend, Aruba went to a protest in Orlando. on Saturday. And there were protests all over the place on Saturday from lots of different states and locations. Portland Andy was live on Saturday as well, showing several locations. No, it's an excuse, Cactus, just like the riots from 2020. You know what? I'm actually going to agree with that position too. I was supposed to go with her. Oh, were you? Gotcha. Well, she did a good job covering everything. Miss Letty was talking the other day about getting up and getting busy doing something. There might be 5 things to do around here if you count taking out the trash. Right? Yeah. Jojo, good morning. Oh, good morning, Jojo. Happy Monday to you. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about everything that's going on. It's craziness in my opinion. There's a lot of craziness going on. Honestly. I just can't see why you would need to take things out on someone's Tesla. She says, come on, I got 100 things to do because you own your own property. Yeah, exactly. There's always something to do around your house if you've got your own house. Always. I was busy all weekend taking care of stuff. And I spent most of the day yesterday off of YouTube. I wasn't on it very much. Done like Sis Minty. Good morning, Manny. Good evening to you. Yeah, why take it out on a defenseless vehicle? Because it's like it's all they can do. In my opinion, that's where they're being forced to do that. It's probably going to take Trump 4 years to undo everything the Democrats did to prevent him to lower gas prices in particular. That's a good point. That's a good point. Also, I was just going to talk about something else. Too many people listen to mainstream media and do not understand that DOGE shows the waste and fraud, but it is up to the government on what they go about it. Yeah. And oh, that's right. The deportations. I wanted to talk about the deportations too. There are way too many people that listen to the mainstream media. Yeah, there really are still. And that is a really big problem because they're not getting the full scope of what's going on. Good morning, Stormy. Happy Monday to you, honey. I fully believe if you watch the mainstream media. Sorry, Chris, I can't connect to you. I don't have a moderator. He can share his link. Deportations, they've only taken out 40,000 people. And according to certain people's numbers, over the last 4 years, we had 20 million people come in here. Yep, Carrie, just like 2020. Uh-huh. Be right back, Mother Nature. Gotcha. Yeah. So, we should also probably talk about the activist judges too, because that's the way I think of them. Judges should not be allowed to do that. They shouldn't be allowed to stop it at all, in my opinion. Yep, and roadblocks are up to interfere, Cactus. Yeah, they are. Carrie's okay. Yeah, he's still in the hospital. The judges are driving me crazy a bit. Yeah, me too. Me too. Just a little bit. Uh-huh. That's not allowed. The judges can't do that. So I wonder what they're going to do to work around that. I'm super curious. Really. What are they going to do? Because that's not okay. They're not supposed to do what they're doing. I know. I know. So what are they going to do to go around that? Can they circumvent that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually asking. Can they go around them? Or are we all going to have to pile on everything with the Supreme Court? Is that where everything's going to have to go? Because I think that's stupid. Personally. Boy, I went live early, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's only 5:30. You know, we had to file in line when Biden was in there. It's their turn, and they don't want to. Come on, man. Yep. Judicial is not a higher branch. They're trying that under the purview of the executive branch, and removing illegals is one of them. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. You're right. No, it's not a higher branch. Good point. They need to do something about something and get these people out of here. Honestly, we all sat and watched over the last 4 years how many people poured through our borders. Yeah, 3 branches of government for a reason, so that this cannot happen, but it's so-called cheating. Uh-huh. So far, they're just ignoring it. Gotcha. Well, that shouldn't be allowed to be happening. Honestly, they should go get rid of all of these people. No matter what the judges say. I'm sorry. The coyotes are out this morning. It's too dark, I can't see them. It's springtime, the coyotes are out. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Now that's going to take time to get all those people out. I know it is. I know. It's going to take a while. They have to go find them. Now, where I live, I can tell you that when I've been out driving around, I've seen people self-deporting. I don't see the DOJ or Trump bringing illegals back, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, you know, I'm not worried, but the fact that they're still here, consuming our resources, going to schools, hiding out, that's what still gets me. But I've seen a lot of people self-deporting. I really have. Quite a few trucks have been going straight back to Mexico, loaded down with all kinds of stuff. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but I have. Might just be where I live too. Good morning, Peachy. Happy Monday to you. We are pointed in a better direction. Have to take the good with the bad, I guess. Yeah, you could say that we are pointed in the right direction. I didn't exactly want to see what our lives would have been like if the other person would have won. They are slowly being cut off from services. Just depends on where you live. Got you. Okay, 40,000 sent back so far. Exactly. 40,000. Yep, that's the number I heard. Yeah. Out of 20 million. So, I'm pretty sure they're working on something with the judges. I hope. And I'm willing to give them a little bit of time to see how they're going to work everything out. And I need you guys to know that I'm not completely against Trump. You're back. Welcome back. Social Security has turned off the tap for illegals. Yes, it has. Yep, it has. I'm not against him. And you need to understand that. I'm very thankful that he won, and I'm going to say that again. I am thankful he won. Some things have calmed down, which is good. Some of the executive orders that he has put out are good. The parade of illegals from South America countries, Mexico should have refused them to go through Mexico and force them to go around in the Pacific Ocean and Gulf of Mexico. That's a good point. That's a good point. I like that. Yeah. That's a very good point. I'm willing to give them the time it takes to get rid of the waste and the fraud and the illegal activities and where all of our taxpayers' money have gone. Don't get me wrong. I'm not totally against Trump. But I don't exactly care for the way a lot of things are going. And I'm going to sit here and question my government because I'm allowed to. Mexicans don't get along too good with their southern countries. Yeah, I may not agree with everything, but overall I'm happy so far. Exactly, Momo. That's where I'm at. I don't quite agree with everything that's been done and said. I don't. But for the most part, I feel better because he's in charge. Right on there, Miss Momo. Me too. Yep, we are supposed to. Yes, we are. We are. And I think that is where some people have completely misunderstood me. I think everybody just automatically assumed that I was a full-on Trump supporter. And, you know, or even MAGA, you know. That's our duty. We're supposed to question. Yes, exactly. And so that's what I do. That's why I sit back on my live stream and I say the things that I say. Because I'm going to sit here and question things and question authority because I always have. I sleep better through a tornado these days. Yeah, people can breathe a sigh of relief. Plate full of grits, eggs, and bacon. Bacon cut up and sprinkled all over the top. That sounds good. Enjoy your breakfast, Carrie. That sounds amazing. Yes, that does sound good. I was going to buy bacon over the weekend, and I was like, nah, I don't feel like paying $6 for a package of bacon. See, now there's real news there, Carrie Music. My town was tore up like a tornado yesterday. Oh, really? But you're okay, huh? I hope your house didn't sustain a lot of damage. More bacon, I know. Yeah, that sucks though. Can't afford bacon. Yep. I will say on most things we know more about what is happening. Yeah, that's true too. That is very true. We do know a lot more about what's been going on and where our money's been spent and the programs and the places and the countries it's been spent on. Holy moly. It's been crazy with the things that we have found out where our money has gone to. Yeah. Not exactly thrilled. I'll be honest with you about that. Don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of the backroom deals that do not help us. Yeah. I'm also tired of senators and representatives going to Congress and having a net worth, and then by the time they get out of Congress, their net worth is millions and millions and millions more. We had a feeling it was happening, but now we have proof. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't take that many millions to run our country. So everybody practically has to pay taxes of some sort. Where does all that money go? Well, now we've been informed, and it needs to stay here. Exactly. Who's paying them? Lobbyists? Yeah. I am sick and tired of senators and House of Representatives having a net worth of millions and millions of dollars. We don't have access to that. I'm tired of electing Congress people that are ready and willing to help, and then they just get chewed up by the swamp machine. Yes, I'm going to agree with that too. We need to pray that God holds folks accountable. Absolutely. Yep. Now, recently, Trump has rescinded, gotten rid of, removed, however you want to look at it, several people's Secret Service details. He's gotten rid of several people that were protected by the Secret Service and eliminated all of that cost. Now, some people are saying and speculating that they could be getting ready to go after certain people. And other people are just saying that, well, if you cancel their Secret Service, then it's just saving more money. Making a video today of recent ice storm. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Security clearance as well. That's right. That's right. The security clearance has been taken away as well. You are correct. Yeah. So it's not just Secret Service, but security clearance. So they are being excommunicated out of certain things. Chris, do you have an email? I have a private question to you. I'll let him put that out if he wants to. It just got a little bit colder here. A little bit chillier. These people do not need to be briefed on national security. They are no longer involved. I agree. I agree. They need to know nothing about what's going on. My friend Mr. Wasp is back in my plant room. Uh-oh. You got back in, huh? Boy, the coyotes are losing it this morning. I hate him. Yeah, we've got wasps back as well. And some bees, but I think we got them taken care of. Thank you, Chris. I will email you. There you go. The old saying is loose lips sink ships. Yes, they do. Yeah, they needed to tighten up security as well. There's a whole bunch of people that just don't need any more privileges or access as to what's going on. I think the whole signal thing has finally died down. It seems to have been taken care of, so that's good too. Let's not have any more leaks of information and stuff that's going on. And I will get back to you when I see it. I don't stay checked up on my email. It's all junk. But I will see it if you send me one. Yeah. I have a feeling that some of those folks talk to others too much. I'm going to agree with that too. Yeah. There's way too many people that talk about things that they shouldn't. Yep. Sucks when you don't have cable and have to see clips of broadcasts to determine outcomes. That's true too. We don't have cable either, but I go between news articles, video clips, the news that I get in my email, the news that I can consume from YouTube, because I can go to a whole bunch of different news stations in all the different states and the countries. And I can do some pretty good research on stuff. I don't have cable and I love it. I agree. Dennis says the coyotes are looking for roadrunners. Oh, and the roadrunner was back yesterday. The roadrunner was back. He was in the yard. And then I came outside to water. And he was up on the wall right there. And he just stood there and he looked at me. We had a conversation. Yep. Yep, the roadrunner was back. I gotta go do something. Tweety Bird is happy. Absolutely. Good morning, Mona. Removing the tree today. Cannot stay. Just wanted to say hi and hugs. Okay. Have a great day, Mona. There are too many who want to cause chaos. That's true. That's very true. I have to go do something. I'll be right back. Sorry. It cannot wait. Enjoy the sunrise. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I had to make sure Rachel's awake. When I wake her up, she doesn't wake up. It takes her a while. If enough chaos is around, people just lose focus. Is Tesla being vandalized? Yeah. Sent you a message. You have plenty of time to think it over. So Rachel's awake, kind of, sort of now. And you see the cherry tomato I bought over the weekend. I bought a cherry tomato because I wanted to see how that would grow. And so far, as of this morning, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 tomato plants that have sprung up from seed. We have a whole bunch of dill My basil is growing. Several of my herbs are growing. My squash has all come up. My marigolds are coming up. The only thing I don't have coming up yet. Nice, I know. Woohoo, grow little babies. Yeah, everybody's growing really well. The only thing I'm not happy about is my peppers, my sweet peppers. They are taking their sweet time in growing. I don't know what it is about bell peppers. I don't know. I wish I could plant, but I can't until May. Yeah. Cherry tomatoes, yummy. I love tomatoes. I do too. So, yeah. The cherry tomato plant and the other tomatoes are Romas. And the onions are growing really well. All the Walla Walla onions are growing. I also planted some seed tape for green onions. Peppers can be tricky on germination. Really? Well, you know what? In all these pots, which I know it's not very bright out here right now, but in all these pots, I've got peppers planted and nothing's really come up. Nothing's really come up yet. I do have, where are they? There they are. Do you see those? Is there an Acme store there for the coyotes to get their traps for the roadrunner? See the squash? They're doing great. They're doing really well. Oh, and I planted, those are peppers. Are they? I hope so. Because I planted marigolds in there too. And this pot, I planted a whole bunch of peppers in them as well. Okay, good. I hope they're coming up. Because I really love bell peppers. Love them. This one doesn't have any yet. And this one doesn't have... Oh, wait. No, these two pots don't have anything yet. Yes, ma'am. Or it could be the other if you planted two kinds of seeds. I planted marigolds in all my pots. Yep, I did. I planted marigolds in all of them. So I've got good bug protection and all the herbs I've got. And then when the Walla Walla onions are big enough, see, this is the size they are right now. They're just tiny. See? But when they get to a good size, I'm going to plant them over here in the ground along with green onions. So onions are there's going to be two kinds of onions planted right here. And I've got something to go over them to protect them. Oh, and I've also got, germination just takes longer of some veggies. I guess so. I also have this to put around plants to protect them now. Hang on. See that? I've got that too. I don't care about my address. You guys know where I live. So anyway, yeah, I've got a lot of garden mesh netting. So I can just throw around all the plants as well to protect them. So hopefully the pack rats and the lizards will not eat my plants this year. That would be great. I would love that. And then we're going to have a wonderful crop of food and veggies and herbs that I can dry and keep for next year. So I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to growing all of this stuff. Y'all are lucky you don't have to wait till the end of May to plant. That is true. Yep, that's very true. If we get started in March, by June, we should have a good amount of food and produce. Direct seed outside. Hey, good morning, Howie. And all earthlings, great days to you. Love that you are growing food. Hugs and loves. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yep, I'm growing food. Growing a lot more than I grew last year. Good morning, bears. Happy Monday to you. It's nice to see everybody. Howie, I hope you're doing well and you're healing up. Healing up from what you've been going through. Yep, tomatoes. 2 kinds of tomatoes. 2 kinds of onions. 2 kinds of basil. Cilantro. Bell peppers. 2 kinds of squash. Yeah. Yep. Growing all kinds of food out here. Thank you kindly. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's nice to see you. Tomorrow is April 1st. So, I'll probably play a practical joke on you guys. Just because I can. Yeah. Yep. So be prepared. Tomorrow is April 1st. And I will be playing a practical joke on you guys. So just remember that. The fruit trees we planted last year are starting to bud and flower. Oh, right on. Right on. Very cool. National Day of Fools, right? Need coffee. Yep. Yeah, I'll be playing a practical joke on you guys tomorrow. Yep. It'll probably be in the title of my live stream. It's not as fun if you tell us. Well, by the title of my live stream for tomorrow, you'll get the joke. You'll get it. Trust me, you'll get it. Yeah, it'll be a good one. Just because I can. Hopefully the ice didn't kill any of your plants. I hope the ice didn't kill your plants either. Because that would suck. Because over the weekend, I heard that some people had golf ball sized hail. That's insane. Golf ball sized hail is just insane. It's like that big. It's crazy. Right on. I don't even mess with AFD anymore. Been years. I used to love AFD. Here we go again, Bubba. Yeah, we'll have fun tomorrow. Because, you know, it's YouTube. And YouTube is supposed to be entertaining, right? Yeah. It's supposed to be very entertaining. However, a lot of people love to create and participate in drama, which is something I just don't like. I don't prefer. I don't like. You know what's so funny? I was sitting out here yesterday afternoon, and the table is underneath the porch. Okay. So at a certain time of the day, all of the plants move towards the sun because they need sunlight, right? Well, what I do is I come out here in the afternoons and I turn the pots so that they're facing away from the sun, so that these little seedlings get stronger and they have to push themselves back towards the light. And so I'm automatically making all my plants stronger just by forcing them to go back the other direction. And by this morning, they're already all turned back towards the light. I love it. I love it. It works. It's really cool. We are lucky not to get the bad weather here, but it seems to be very active this year in the tornado and hail category. Yes, I agree. Parts of Indiana had hail, also some tornadoes and wind conditions. Yeah, they did. That's like me telling all y'all I'm not going to put everybody in timeout for 10 seconds tomorrow. In the spirit of AFD, it's just not as fun if I tell you. Yes, Stormy, I know that about plants. Uh-huh. Or is it? Yeah, you can turn them and make the plants automatically stronger just as seedlings. So that's what I've been doing. And just getting them ready and getting them hardier and more prepared. We could have another freeze this week, so yeah, not planting yet. Yeah, we're actually going to go back down in temperature. We're going to be, I think this, over the next 8 or 9 days, we're actually going to have a high in the 60s here. We've already been up to 92. So we're going to get a little chilly again. And I've got to make sure that all my plants are going to be good. But I think they will. I want to grow delicata squash. I don't know what delicata squash is. I've grown yellow squash and zucchini so far. And I saved those seeds. I'm getting a good seed collection going on. We are supposed to be in the 70s over the weekend. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to cool off here again, which I knew it would. If it gets to 90-something degrees in March here, then it'll go back down because it doesn't stay 90 forever. The yellow with the dark green stripes. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I left the windows open last night and it got cold. Got so cold, we were 83 day before yesterday. Today the high is 58. Yeah, yeah, getting busy here. Dr. King said I can go home. Changing blood pressure med, which is the problem. Hey! Oh, I'm so glad you get to go home today. Oh, awesome. Oh, it's a good Monday. Right on. Right on. I saved seeds last year. Yeah, I did too. And I still have more bell pepper seeds in the package and from last year. Howie was telling me that I could plant bell peppers just from the seeds that I got from the bell peppers. So I saved hundreds of them last year and still have a bunch of them left over. So I'm probably going to be growing bell peppers all summer, but I'll grow as many as I can. So, yay, Carrie gets to go home. That's great news. I'm going to plant Romas this year for sauce. Yeah, that's what I've got coming up right now is Roma tomato plants. I broke our awesome weed eater last year, so we have to order it again. $150. Oh, man. I'm sorry. So I'm happy for you, Carrie. Glad you're going home. Yep. Being in the hospital is no fun. I can attest to that. It's no fun at all. We haven't seen Rome this morning. I was hoping for an update on her son, but we haven't seen Rome yet, so maybe she'll come in tomorrow and we can find out. And I hope her son is just continuing to improve and doing so much better on a daily basis. I really do. I've got, let's see, coming up this week, on Wednesday, the Somerville agates in the tumbler on the front porch should be done and polished. So I'll have that content coming up later in the middle of the week. And what else? Oh, in the tumbler back here, I've got a bunch of surprise rocks. I decided to tumble some of Huntress's rocks that she sent me months ago. So that'll be a surprise tumble and surprise content coming up. Oh, and I made over the weekend for the first time ever, because I usually just buy a kit from the store, but for the first time ever, I made homemade coleslaw, and it came out absolutely amazing, and I ate coleslaw all weekend. So I think my butt is going to go back to the store and get some more cabbage. Because man, did that come out good. I love surprises too. Glad to hear you get to go home. Absolutely. That is a great bonus. Coleslaw is good if it's good. Yeah, I made it for the first time and it came out really well. I used lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. The tang was amazing. Plus the mayonnaise and a little bit of sugar and some salt and pepper. That was good stuff. I'll make it again for sure. Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm done for the morning. I hope you guys have a really awesome Monday and enjoy your day. I've already put out a short. When it warms up a little more, I'm going to go for a walk. Dennis did a long live stream over the weekend. If you guys want to go check that out, check that out. You all have a wonderful day. And make sure you do something fun. No matter what. Y'all take care. And I'll see you again. Bye, everyone.